Hey sunshines! It is the evening and we're getting ready to go do nighttime chores and I just want to show you something really quick.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Washing the car. I'm gonna smash you!
Don't get me!
I'll be washing.
Hey sunshines! Welcome to 4 Kids and a Farm. I'm Rachel and I just wanted to take you guys in the garden with me today to learn about calendula. So our calendula here is going to seed. It's totally dried out. And I'm kind of letting it go because I wanted to collect the seeds from it. So I wanted to show you what that looks like. And if you guys are growing calendula at home, I want you guys to know this is what it looks like when it starts to go to seed. So I just find those things fascinating. Like, it just makes my heart happy and I just love finding those things out. So if you take a look at it, this is what it looks like. It's actually one of the easiest seeds to harvest and they're really cool. They look like little octopus tentacles, honestly. They look like they like shriveled up little octopus tentacles. So, some things you may not know about calendula. I've been doing a lot of reading about calendula and some of the benefits that it has. And so there are 15 to 25 species of calendula. It's actually in the daisy family. They're known as marigolds. They're native to the southwestern Asia area, Western Europe, and the Mediterranean. The modern Latin word is calendae, which means little calendar or little clock. So the common name marigold refers to the Virgin Mary after the belief that she wore a crown of blossoms for an ornament. So kind of cool. I was reading in the book Master Recipes from Herbal Apothecary by J.J. Purcell, and it says, nature's healing flower known to pull tissues together and expedite healing. It's antibacterial by nature. It is a great herb to keep areas free from infection while working to heal the wound. Used internally for gastritis, menstrual pain, fever, and reoccurring vomiting. The bright and beautiful flowers of calendula are always a hit with the little ones. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. And what I've been reading about calendula is that during the Civil War, they used the leaves to help heal and treat wounds. And so it actually has these properties in it where it actually like knits the tissue back together. Compounds in the calendula, they help the skin to knit itself back together after a tear occurs. And so that is super cool. And I think it's just super interesting that calendula, a flower in my garden, can help knit skin back together and help with wound healing. And so I want to take these calendula blossoms and I want to dry them and I want to make salves with them. And so there's some really easy recipes out there where you take the calendula, you add olive oil or almond oil or whatever oil you wish, and then you just put the flowers in, and you have to have the green stem part of it. Let me show you. Let's see. So if you notice on the calendula flower, there's the blossom and the petals, beautiful. But there's also the green part that leads to the stem. This is actually where a lot of the medicinal properties are, and so you don't want to just pick the petals. You want to pick the whole blossom head, starting with the stem, because that is where all the medicinal properties are, and that's where you're going to have the best results with the salves that you make. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest all these and save all the seeds. Well, save a good majority of the seeds. And then these are actually flowers that bloom here all year long, all throughout winter, because we get very mild winters here in 9B in California, and so I can keep it going for a while. But I actually want to do a giveaway, so I'm gonna have calendula seeds from our garden in the giveaway. But they're super easy to harvest. Look at all those. So it's super easy when you're collecting the seeds. They're gonna start to dry out. You'll notice that the petals dry out and they start to open up like this, and they turn green, and then they start to dry out. This lighter tan part is the green part of the flower, and then on the inside, those darker brown pieces, those are the seeds, and so those are what we want to save. So we're just gonna go ahead and pluck off as many as we can, and simply like they just roll all together. You can just kind of crumble it in your hand and pick out the darker brown pieces, which are the tiny little seeds. They honestly look like little dried up octopus legs. Isn't that funny? It's pretty amazing. Like, I'm always amazed by seeds and how God put these things on the earth. They're so tiny, but look at what they can make. They can make something so beautiful. So I just think that's amazing. Let's get to picking all these seeds and putting them into some bags and picking the rest of the flower blooms so that I can dry them and put them into an oil so we can make a salve, okay? Reasons you use paper bags is so that you don't have mold growth or bacteria. It just keeps things dry. That's simply it. So as you can see, calendula blooms in yellow and orange. At least that's what I've seen. You can actually use the whole plant. I was reading that you can use it from the flower all the way to the stem to the leaves, and so that's a big deal. I guess the leaves you can put into soup and it helps it to be a little bit spicy. I did not know that. They said it was, I was reading it was similar to saffron, but I'm not sure I believe that or not. I'd have to try it. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me today as we harvested all those calendula seeds and made that bed new. I'm thankful that you guys joined me today. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.